Welcome back to URDONE, the podcast for the girls, gays, and theys, hosted by me, Brendan.
And me, Tasha, where we talk about whatever we want. So strap on or strap in, because today we're yapping about Reddit crazy stories.
We practiced that, you can
we
tell.
We clearly did it.
Yeah.
Stories on Reddit that are crazy.
Yeah, we thought, we've been trying out different formats of the podcast all the time. And one of the ones that we wanted to try is we've seen people read crazy stories from Reddit.
Yeah.
And we thought we would both do that and then talk about them.
And then just see, what would you do if you're in that situation?
Yes, exactly. And so we have not heard each other's stories yet. We're going to read them and then we'll talk to them from there.
Okay.
But before we get into it, let's catch up. Dun, 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 dun. So this past weekend, I had summer activities, which was so fun.
Love that.
On Saturday,
Instead of winter ones.
Right. Well, in the winter, my social life really chills out.
Oh, me too. Don't call me unless it's a really good thing.
Yeah. When I was looking at my calendar recently, I had not had a single weekend off for without anything to do, not even once, for 8 weeks, 2
But that's important.
months.
They say if you miss any weekend in the summer, you miss 10% of summer.
Crazy.
Heavy.
Well, I have not.
Me too.
I only had one day, and it was last weekend where I had nothing to do, and I got to enjoy my beautiful new couch, which was actually felt like an activity in and of itself.
Period.
But this past weekend, my friends had a joint birthday dinner for Eddie and then our friend Adam. Shout out both of you guys. Hey. And it was we went to this dinner and then we were going to see Eddie's friend Steve. He's a DJ at a party. Eddie is not a person that likes to stay out super late, and he didn't realize how late this was going to be. So when we looked at it, his friend wasn't actually coming on until 1 a.m.
And was he like, girl?
He was like, okay, I can do this. So, but we stayed out. We did the whole thing. We went to the party,
seniors.
whatever. I mean, I can do it. I have no problem. It's him that has to be more encouraged and empowered to stay out that long. But we had a really good time.
Great word.
Yeah. It was this party called New Ho Queen, which our friend Patrick and other folks throw. Yeah. And it was at Sounds Good.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. I think that's what it's called. It's like a restaurant, and then beneath it they had an event space.
Cool. It sounds good.
It sounds good. It was great. It was fun. And what did I have to say about that other than
it was late?
It was late
because in our day,
get
off my lawn.
We were up until 4 a.m.
Get it?
Yeah.
If I'm already out, I can do it.
Right.
If and I'll stay out. But if you bring me close to the vicinity of my bed, horizontality.
Zombie.
Yeah, no. And I'll do it when people are over too. I'll be like, bye, you guys. You guys can stay. I'm going to go lie down.
My favorite is the text you send me sometimes. You're like, girl, my eyes are closing. I'm going to bed. Bye. There's no punctuation. It's one straight sentence, and she's telling you there's no reply after that.
I'm not replying.
She's dead.
But a lot of times I'm actually not gone to sleep yet. I'm just lying down, but I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything.
I
just finished, I guess this is not my ketchup, but I'll just add it really quickly.
Sure.
I just finished watching the OC. I had seen the OC.
Rewatching.
Yeah, rewatching, but I don't think I ever watched the last season.
Oh
my God, it was trash. It was the hardest thing for me to finish. I just needed to finish it. But it was even the last 2 episodes, I was like,
can this be
I think the writers actually just are on meth or something because it didn't make any sense. But yeah, that was a quick story. But
oh my God.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there wasn't much of a year done to it. It was just something I've done recently.
Fair.
But I did struggle all day Sunday to be a person. I had to have a nap. Yeah.
Bless you. So you're gonna come to the gym with me at 9:15 on a Sunday? Anyways, so for me, speaking of the gym,
okay.
So my Orange Theory location just had their 4-year anniversary.
Oh, nice.
Right, super cute. So they had a little party.
I went to that one without you recently, actually, on a Friday. Yeah, you were away. You were in Calgary. But I went to a Friday. Sonia was teaching, actually.
Interesting.
It was nice.
Okay.
You
Anyways,
weren't there, and you
moving
weren't even
forward, not even a text message to say, "Girl, guess where I am."
No.
You're just telling me this on the pod with other people listening.
Yeah.
And so I can't even cuss you. Anyways,
Well, you could.
I could, but we don't have time for that. We don't have enough time for that.
Okay.
Anyways, so that's a 1. So I went to the party, and it was like super cute. Like we were having drinks, and they were doing the sponsored. Like every location was doing this thing with Olay.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
So,
like,
don't shower.
It's called no like
No
sweat,
shower
no
day.
shower. Yeah, but it's
Disgusting.
just that you're given drinks right after.
Okay.
Right. Just so happened that on this day there was also a party.
Slay.
Right. So some people literally just left, finished the class, and then got a drink.
Nice.
I came like literally
Right.
from home
To do that.
Yeah. Not to sweat, just to drink.
Right.
And something I've learned recently, because this happened at our work event and it also happened at the party, is that I'm very good at flip cup.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, I am very good at the flip cup. When I was in university,
you're like Russian for that. It's like
very good at the flip cup.
invented.
When I was in university,
yeah,
I don't drink beer. I think it tastes like expired pop. But that's what people are using it for in university. And I was like, no. And at the time, the only thing that was on the counter other than beer was Goldschlager. So
that's what you were doing flip cup with?
did flip cup with Goldschlager. Now, have you had it since? I literally remember. I don't think I've ever had it since university. And the only reason why we had it in university, and this could be an urban myth. You know, we love a good, could it be conspiracy? That the little gold pieces in it are meant to do little cuts on the inside of you so that you get drunk faster. That's like so many people say this, and they're like,
no, that's not how that works. But I do appreciate.
Then what's the purpose? It's just to drink some gold.
Yeah, because the thing is that like there's a lot of laws around what you can put in food, and you couldn't put in anything that would hurt you.
Yeah, but I like the idea that everyone, literally everyone in university,
I've literally
was
never heard.
You
that
never
before.
heard that?
Yeah,
guys, a lot of people have said that. I promise you, I'm not making it up right now.
One of my favorite shots, as a youth, was liquid cocaine, which is
oh my god, I love liquid cocaine.
Which is
okay. The drink.
YouTube, it's a drink.
The drink.
and because it's like Goldschlager and Jaeger, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
But I
and
haven't
it makes
had
you
that
feel tingly.
Whoa, you just made my whole brain go to remember.
Yeah,
I haven't said that
in a long time.
15
Let's go
years.
get one.
Let's get one.
Let's go get one.
Do they still sell Goldschlager?
Sure. Oh, I don't know.
Are y'all still in business?
I bet you they still have it. Like they've never finished.
Yeah,
It'll be the bottle that they're like.
Yeah. Okay. Next outing,
Yeah.
we're gonna go to the bartender and be like, "Can we have some liquid cocaine?"
And they're gonna be like,
and depending on the age of them, they'll be like,
"Get out of here."
It's called
I'm calling
the police. Yeah.
Oh
well.
my gosh.
So this one we just had to take not shots but chugs of the Olay.
Okay.
And I had people one of my trainers, Eddie, who is in my ear trying to bring me down, trying to make me not win. And
not
I said,
my Eddie, for the record.
Not your Eddie, no. But when I'm in a competition, I see red. I see red, right? Your words aren't troubling me, right? And I won. And we won.
That.
Yeah, and I got a really nice the blanket.
Okay.
The orange theory blanket. It's soft.
I believe you.
It's soft. I have so many blankets in my house. It's insane, right? But
Nice.
It's so soft. I won at the work one. I won at the Christmas party, and I got a kitten puzzle, which I have no idea where it is. So we might have re-gifted it, but.
Oops. If you got a kitten puzzle recently from Tasha, it was not a re-gift. Really that was a thoughtful gift that she thought for you that you would like, and she paid money for it.
Personalized, yes. Yeah. So that was what I did.
Cute.
It was really fun.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so to get into our topic for today, we're doing crazy Reddit stories.
Yeah.
Which sort of I'm curious about. I'm going to read one for you. But if you haven't done this before and you haven't gone on Reddit, there's different types of Reddit stories. There's people sometimes asking for advice. Mm-hmm. There's a really popular one that's called, which you were asking me what this means.
Yeah, what is it? AITA. AITA, yeah.
And it stands for Am I the Asshole?
Got it.
And it's people who post stories.
I always say, am I the bitch?
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah. Okay. So it's
AIBA, which we could start our own one.
Love that.
URDONE
new
AIBA.
segment.
Yeah.
I love that.
But so people will post like their stories and then they'll get people's advice about whether or not they're the asshole or whatever.
Got it.
So mine is not, the first one that I'm going to read you is not quite an Am I the Asshole, but it is one that is shocking and I would love your opinion because I personally would not know what to do in this.
Okay. I'm listening.
So it's titled Problem with New Girlfriend. Reddit, please help me. I always thought I was a forever alone kind of guy, even though I had been in love with this girl for like a year and a half. Brackets, in the friend zone, of course.
Yep.
Her douchebag boyfriend dumped her in November, and of course I was there to comfort her. Then I somehow convinced her to go on a date with me. Things have been steadily progressing over the course of several weeks until New Year's Eve when we had sex for the first time. We've had sex a couple of times since then, and therein lies my problem.
Ooh.
Her pussy smells like Cool Ranch Doritos. The first time, I thought it was a one-off, but it happened every time since then. I know it sounds pretty implausible, maybe even slightly humorous, but it's a serious problem. I want to give her the best, but I just can't because every time I catch a whiff, I get distracted. I'm finally having sex with the girl I love, and all I can think about is Cool Ranch Doritos. What do I do? Edit, please don't put this on the front page. She's a Redditor and she'd kill me if she knows I posted this. So.
Okay. Step one.
So,
okay.
Get her a deal with Taco Bell.
I'm screaming. No, but like step one. Okay. Okay. So I get it. You've waited a while. Like you watch them be with another person that you don't think is good enough.
Yeah.
Finally, you get them. And then you go down, downstairs. Right? But like the first thing that came to my mind, and I know this is really bad, but I'm like, so is he saying it negatively because Cool Ranch is yummy? But obviously he's saying it negatively.
Yeah, I think
so he should have used like maybe So, I mean, there are really great like washes that you should get at Shoppers.
Okay.
That it helps with your pH. We all should have like that. Just sell all these different things, whatever, right? And like there's also wipes you can carry for like, on the go, keep it fresh. I'm trying to think like,
but how would somebody else tell you?
But this is my point. If let's say someone gave that to me.
Oh, it would be on site. That person would be dead.
They'd be dead, but like my embarrassed, and I don't get embarrassed.
But that would be the one.
That would be the one.
Yeah. This is what's funny about this is like an iconic one from 13 years ago that it like took off on the internet. Because like who says that?
Or you know what he could have said?
What?
He'd be like, oh babe, I just got this really great juicer, and I think that we should like drink pineapple juice more often.
Pineapple juice and cranberry juice, and just see what we can flush out.
The cranberry juice is to like
for UTI
for your pH. It helps balance your pH.
Just do both,
right?
See what happens.
Like pineapple juice like makes it taste like pineapple.
Sweet, yeah. The fructose.
So if you're like, oh, I got a really great deal on like a juicer. Let's juice more.
So the advice is buy a $500 juicer and get your girlfriend to drink a lot of pineapple juice.
Yeah. That's wild.
I don't know. The thing about it is it's so old that the comments like you can't see. So we don't know how it turned out.
The fact that he literally said, and don't post this because she's a Reddit user. So what baffles me though is that like, do you not have a friend? Like I couldn't write something like this online.
Well, so this is the thing that's really funny in that it's actually something I was talking about. So both of my stories have come from Kara. She sent them to me because she is an avid Redditor. And I
hate the application though.
It's
a horrible interface.
It's not great, but it does have some of the best. It's also Reddit is great if you want like a real review of something.
Okay,
it's
as
a great place.
A fake one.
Well, like an honest review. If you write something review Reddit, you will often find more honest and genuine reviews of something than you would on like a company's website.
Okay, I got it. Right.
But anyways,
it's like the new Craigslist. Like in the terms of like misconnections or things like that. Or
maybe I think it's been around for a long time. But anyways, the point being, especially people that put that on the internet, especially the Am I the Asshole ones, in often cases you are because you put it on the internet.
So the question here Is he the asshole?
Well, he wasn't asking. This was just not a am I the asshole?
But I'm asking, what do you think?
I mean, you're the asshole for putting it on the internet.
Okay.
But I don't think that you're like for asking the question.
No.
I have questions like, how many vaginas have you seen in your life? Like, personally, I don't know what one really smells like. So I don't know, like, is that a smell?
I don't think it smells like Cool
Ranch
Ranch
Doritos. Yeah, I don't
But like,
know.
have you been in a similar situation like this?
Where somebody like was
Smells.
stinky?
Yeah.
Not really. I think I've like dated pretty like
clean people,
like hygienic people, and people I think that it's like I'm not super into like body odor per se, but like a little bit of it I don't have a problem with, and I've never dated someone who had a bad one that I didn't like.
I have like a phobia of like smelling bad. So,
so do
in my bag I always have a deodorant, a body spray, a perfume, like even if you see me in a little clutch, there's something in there.
There's something in there.
There's something in there.
I also feel like that. I often am worried about my breath smelling bad. That's a big nervous thing for me. But I don't really have much of a body odor scent to begin with. I never have. It's super weird.
I'm perfect.
No, I'm not perfect. It's
I'm
like
sexy.
I think there's something wrong with me.
I'm popular to boot.
My lip gloss, you poppin'.
That's a different song.
I know. I've moved on.
Oh, okay.
I've moved on. Anyway, but I get it. I often am like, it's like feet or breath. I'm always like, are those going to smell bad? Anyways, so Cool Ranch. So the verdict is, if your pussy smells like Cool Ranch Doritos, you might need to go to the doctor.
Okay, question. If let's say someone, went down to you and then told you.
Yeah.
What would you think?
Oh, I would never see them again.
I'd be like, but it's been a great chat.
And then I would have a trauma forever.
Yeah.
And I'd probably get like, because they have like butt scrubs that are like coffee flavored and stuff. That's like a thing for like gay guys.
Okay.
And I would probably religiously have that.
Got it.
I'd smell like coffee all the time.
Smell like coffee all the time.
Which is a weird thing for your butt to smell like. But
I
apparently
think so.
People like it.
Weird.
Yeah, weird. Okay. What's yours?
Okay.
And then we're doing 2 each, by the way.
Yeah. I need to like rearrange my body so I can get to read this. Okay, ready?
Yes.
So it's the AITA.
Am I the asshole? Yeah.
For announcing my sister's pregnancy after finding out my boyfriend / now ex-boyfriend is the father.
Oops. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. I was with my ex-boyfriend until a couple weeks ago when I found out he got my sister 18 pregnant. And she was 19. Okay. I heard them talking about it and my sister was freaking out over it because she knew I would be done with her if I found out my ex didn't care. So I held it in and I waited. Hold on. Last one. I waited until we were all with our family gathering and I announced the news to everyone while they were there. My boyfriend ran out once he realized I was going to break up with him, and my sister freaked out and broke down and started begging me not to hate her and saying she made a mistake and she would abort the pregnancy and we could go back to the way things were.
No.
She has been living with me since April because her and our parents were not getting along. We were supposed to be moving somewhere bigger in a few weeks, and I told her that's not happening anymore. And since that day, she has been staying with me. I don't know where she's been staying. However, now she can't afford to live in the apartment without me, and I refuse to live with her again or have a relationship with her, and my parents won't let her move back in either. My ex is gone, and he's refusing to have anything to do with the mess, and even though he's equally responsible.
Yeah.
She was trying to make amends with me so that we can get back to normal, but I won't accept it. I'm not sure where she's staying, but one of her aunts told me that I was disgusting to do that to someone as young as her, and I've ruined her life. I told my aunt to pick up the pieces and leave me alone because I don't care anymore. I said that she had it coming when she started sleeping with my ex. My aunt said letting a guy come between us was nasty business, and she asked me if I could live with myself if she ends up living on the street with the baby. I told her it has nothing to do with me. Am I the asshole?
Okay.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Okay, so I mean, there's questions I have about like what the boyfriend wasn't living with them. It doesn't sound like.
I don't think that he was living with them, but like, obviously sleeping over all this stuff.
Yeah.
He is also 19.
Okay. And so then I also want to know, like, for some reason, my immediate like thought is like the guy's in the wrong. Like, did he coerce the younger sister or something? Like, did it seem because if they were
was she taken advantage of?
Yeah, exactly. Because like he's the asshole.
What I read from this though is that like I don't think it happened once.
Okay, yeah.
Like if I'm reading between the lines, it doesn't sound like it was once.
No, it doesn't sound.
No.
Yeah. Which is yikes. Which is
yikes.
I mean, you are the asshole for doing that in the context that you did it in.
But the sister's the asshole too. That's your sister and you slept with her boyfriend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's nasty business.
It's nasty work and it's weirdly like happens like not that uncommon.
But like under the same roof is wild.
Ooh. But also like 18, 19, like your frontal lobe is like barely there.
Fair.
But still, like, I don't even know.
Yeah. But the aunt saying that like, how could you let like a guy come between us? I feel like it's like, I get what the aunt is saying, but I think it's more than just a guy.
Yeah,
it's
like I want to know how long they've been together. I want to know like there's some details that I would like to know to contextualize this. I think you're all the asshole. Every single one of you. She's the asshole for doing that. The sister's the asshole for...
I think that she's, like, not the asshole yet because she's just not, like, it sounds like it just recently happened.
I guess, but, like...
Are you immediately going to be like, you know what? I'll help you raise this baby.
Right.
You know? Like,
I love it immediately. She's like, I'm going to abort it and we can go back to normal.
Double, like, it just feels weird.
Well, but what? No. You
can't
go back to...
And the fact that, like, but you know where she's nasty is that she overheard them talking about it and did nothing then.
Yeah, she didn't.
Right?
Yeah,
but you know what?
Yeah.
I think I'd do the same thing.
You would
right?
wait until a big moment?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I want to expose y'all in front of people.
Your sister, you do that too.
I don't have one, so.
Oh.
Right? So, like, but I feel like, I just love a good, like, outing, a gotcha moment. Because either way, you're going to find, like, I got to, like, bring this up.
Yeah.
But, like, maybe she was like, I need to have allies or something. But it went against her.
Yeah.
Because the sister's younger than her.
I don't know. The thing, it's funny because like now at the big age of 33, I'm like 18-year-olds don't know anything. But when I was 18, I really did think I was an adult.
I really did think so.
So it's a bit challenging.
While I was having liquid cocaine shots in Montreal.
Yeah. So it's like a bit like it's not like you didn't do like. It's not like you didn't do this of your own volition. Like you had a say in what was going on.
Yeah. And
you didn't tell your sister. And then the only reason that the sister found out was because of this. They probably would have continued to sleep together unless somebody had gotten pregnant. Which is nasty.
Which is even worse. It's nasty business. Theme of today, nasty business.
Oh my God.
So you're saying that all three are assholes.
Yeah, all three.
All three
That's
are
what
assholes.
I would say. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you agree?
I think that...
Are there any comments to that?
Is this the comment section?
No, it should be below. Oh, it's because it's an old one too. That's like
how long is this from?
13
hours ago.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well then.
Ooh. So then that's recent.
Oh yeah, there's comments right here.
Oh. Well, maybe because I don't have an account.
Whatever. Okay. Fine.
The comments probably all say nasty business.
Yeah. Nasty business. Maybe
nasty business.
Maybe they are. What does that say?
These are all other ones.
No, those are okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we ready for mine?
Yeah.
Okay. Am I the asshole for pretending to think beans and chili are woke to prank my cousin who is obsessed with being anti-woke and who loves chili? Okay, so
what a switch.
I know. I'm giving you.
Can you say the title again, please?
Am I the asshole for pretending to think beans and chili are woke to prank my cousin who is obsessed with being anti-woke and loves chili?
Okay. All right.
My cousin is known for making chili, and he's good at it. He makes his own chili flakes from his secret combination of various dried chilies. It has a very nice kick. It's like the perfect amount of spice. It's not too hot. It's hot, but not too hot. He also always adds kidney beans, not canned beans either.
Mhm.
Anyways, for the past 2 or 3 years, my cousin has become obsessed with all this bullshit about what it is or isn't woke or how woke things are going to end the world. He always has been a good dude, so I don't know what his bag is, but he's completely obsessed. It's annoying. So the other weekend, I was at his place and he was making his famous chili. So I got the idea for a little prank. I was like, I'm surprised you still put beans in your chili. And he was like, what? Why? And I was like, beans and chili are so woke. Everyone is saying so. And he was like, what do you mean? And he was like genuinely concerned, as if there was something serious. So I said, I only use meat and chili. San Francisco liberals started adding beans in the 60s because so many hippies were vegetarian. Now all the woke scientists are saying beans are a better protein source than meat. And he didn't say anything to that. I kind of assumed he'd know I was fucking with him and get the joke. We have always fucked around with each other like that and jokes and stuff like that, but he was quiet all dinner. Just yesterday, I was back again in his place and he was making chili again. There were no beans. It was a totally different chili. This guy has been making his chili with beans for like 15 years. And I was like, what's up? Where's the beans? And he was like, I don't fuck with that woke shit. I was like, what? And he was like, beans and chili are woke. Even you know that. Everyone else was like, what? Because what? I was like, dude, I was fucking with you. And he got really angry. He dumped his chili in the sink and told everyone to go home. I thought he was pranking me back or something, but he was serious. The dude totally lost it. He texted me later and said the exact same thing. I researched this online and it turns out you really were lying to me. Beans are not woke. How could you do this? We went back and forth for a bit. His position is that though we have historically pranked each other, I went too far and I have betrayed him and that I made him question his chili. I tried to ask him if this all made him think he cared too much about woke. Like, what if beans and chili was woke? So what? He ignored that and demanded I apologize. Did I take things too far?
First of all,
is that
how that someone like goes to their computer and says, "I'm gonna write this story."
I know, right?
Is number one, and write it in such a like a storybook way.
Yeah,
number one.
Yeah.
Number two, it's beans.
It's beans.
It's beans.
I just love that somebody loves something so much, but also hates something so much that you'd be willing to change the thing that you loved to be not something else. It's like saying that like beans are gay.
Yeah.
You know, gay guys
clearly,
like to eat beans because it keeps them regular.
This is a homophobic person for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. Because if the gays like the beans,
then we better get those beans.
I need the beans out of my chili.
Right? It's so crazy. So do you think he was the asshole though for doing that?
Which one?
The guy who pranked him.
No, because it was like, it's a joke.
Yeah. But now he's like ruined their relationship and ruined the guy's rep.
Yeah, like, that's the other one's being the asshole. Like, okay. like get over it.
Yeah.
Like, really, are you selling it in stores?
Yeah.
Like, are you getting profit from your chili?
I don't think so.
Like, I would get it if you had like a store, a really, really like successful store, and you're like, oh, we can't have beans in it anymore because it's like homophobic and racist. Right. And then they're like, well, I don't want to I don't want to do that. And then, take it out and then no one comes and buys it anymore and the business goes under and now you're like bankrupt and living on the street. And then if you tell me that it was a joke, then I would be like, you ruined my life because of beans.
Yeah.
You ruined my life. But if it's just like what I make when people come over, like, chill.
Yeah, fair.
That's crazy. What do you think?
Oh, I'm pro woke. So I'm like, yeah, get him, girl. Make him hate everything.
Hate them all.
Convince him that, I don't know, being in public is woke. So that he can stay inside. Only woke people leave their house. Only woke people are alive.
Oh, wow. So I should stay at home and die, essentially. Oh, God.
I have another one for you if you want. This one I think you'll be more interested about because it's actually about being the asshole. It's not as funny.
Okay, go.
Okay. So I told my wife she makes traveling no fun. About a month ago, I told my wife she makes traveling no fun. I posted before we left for our drive. Since then, it's been a whirlwind. We got home. I wanted to talk. She said we were fine. I called a counselor and got us more couples therapy and set her up with one who specializes in trauma that causes hoarding. Oh, I guess we might have to go back. We need a previous one for this. So cut this out.
Okay.
But over to yours. Over to yours. I don't understand
where are we going with this? Let's make up the ending.
Well, there was a long one, so I thought it would be interesting.
Okay, I'll tell you mine.
Yeah, please tell me yours.
I don't know where it went. I think it disappeared. But it's in my noggin, okay?
Okay.
So I will say it just like how I remember it.
Okay.
So there's this girl and this guy who have been DMing for a while, right?
Read that one.
For telling my son's African American girlfriend. Girl, bye. Anyways,
22,000 people.
Anyways, so girl, guy, been DMing for a while.
Okay.
Right? Excited to go on a date. You could tell there's really flirty messages because I saw some of the messages.
Yeah.
Maybe thinking tonight's the night kind of thing because we're gonna go on our first date, but we've been talking for a while. I really want to see you. I want to see if you smell Cool Ranch Doritos, all that stuff.
I want to get down in there.
Yeah.
In your chip bag.
In your chip bag. Get the crunchy ones.
Salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar. Ew. Anyway, so he chooses the restaurant.
Okay.
Chooses a fancy restaurant.
Nice.
Right? And they're at the restaurant. They both order the steak.
Okay.
She starts eating the steak, and I guess she's not using a knife and fork. I guess she picked up the steak and bit into the steak.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. Right?
But like a handful of beef.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Just one hand. But I think it was more 2 fingers, hold up, took a bite. Yeah?
That's fucked up.
And he was how he's going to the washroom.
Yeah.
And so she's sitting there. She's wondering if he's okay. She sends him a text message, literally writes, "Are you okay? It's been 10 minutes." And his response was, "I already left."
Oh, so he did what I did.
Yeah, right? And she's like, "You left?" He's like, "I could never be with a dirty hoe that eats steak that way."
Okay, I was kidding.
Right?
It's crazy.
And then, but he goes, and I paid my side.
Oh.
He left.
He left and paid.
He paid his portion.
And said bye-bye.
Said, I couldn't be with a dirty hoe that doesn't know how to eat steak right. Right? And she's like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "The fact that you can't use a knife and fork or know how to cut it."
Yeah.
So she's like, "So are you kidding me?" She goes, "So instead of educating me on the proper way, you left?" Right? And he was like, "Yeah, it's not my responsibility to show you how to eat." Right? And she was like, "Well, bitch, you got to come back, and because I don't have the money to pay for my side, because you're the man, you should have been paid for the whole thing." And he goes, "Well, I guess you work there now, so maybe they can teach you how to use the knife and fork, because I'm not coming back, you dirty hoe."
So is she still there? Is she the dishwasher there?
Legend has it.
She's still there.
Legend has it, she's still there. Right? So the question is, who's the asshole?
I mean,
who's the asshole?
He's the asshole.
He's the asshole.
He's the asshole. There should have been a way. There's definitely a different way to have gone about that. Hey, have you ever used that's a really interesting way to eat steak.
Yeah. I would be like,
"Can I ask where you learned that?"
I'd be like, "What are you doing?" I would say it.
Yeah.
The date would end.
Sure.
I would still end the date.
In the middle of the eating of the steak.
But she also said, I forgot this part. She goes, "I didn't even like you anyways. I just wanted to come for a free dinner."
Okay, well, you're an asshole now.
It's fine to think about that. Yeah. I'm sure we've all gone on a date because we're hungry. So we're if it's being if you're
I don't really have that, but I understand the concept. Yeah.
Whatever. If you're paying for the whatever.
Yeah.
Right. But I wouldn't say that, but I think she was on the defense.
Yeah, of course.
Right. So she was like, "Whatever, you ain't nothing anyways." Right?
I can't believe. I mean, that's a crazy way to eat a steak.
Yeah.
You really have to like.
I mean, I don't even eat steak because it's like so chewy. So I can't imagine if I had to rip it with my teeth. But I'm like,
it's very barbaric.
I'm like Halle Berry in the Flintstones. Mind you, I chose the black one. Thank you.
Of course.
So, right. But I think that like, I've never been stood up on a date, so I don't know how to relate that. But like, imagine you're like worried about someone. You're like, you've been in the washroom for a long time.
Yeah.
Is everything okay? Bitch, I already left.
So can I tell you?
I already left and I paid and I left.
I don't know if I've told this story on the podcast before, but it's am I the asshole? Am I the asshole?
Okay.
It relates to this. It's
okay.
Fine. So,
the one that came to your house?
Yes. Did I tell this
you told this one.
On the
and then your mom was like, yeah, that's my son.
Right.
Yeah.
So I am the asshole. But he looked like he was on drugs. And then I escaped through the back door.
Yeah, then it's time to go.
He lives here.
In the building?
No, not in the building. But this was in Vancouver.
Alert!
This was in Vancouver. He lives in Toronto. And I've run into him in the world, in the great wide world. He's never like noticed me, but I'm also like, ooh.
Well, I also mentioned, I think it's important that we all have our am I the asshole
moment. Yeah.
Right? I told you the one that like, I was trying to help out an ex.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want them to be fat.
Yeah.
Right? So, I'm not the asshole. I helped. You're not the asshole. You helped.
I didn't help. No, I was saving myself because I was just like,
so you helped yourself.
Yeah, I just there was a way where I could have been like, I should have been more polite. I should have said, you know what, you actually don't seem really well right now, so I think that like I should just end the date. Mm-hmm. He was freaking me out. I thought he would like follow me home.
No, then you have to end it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, so I have a question.
Okay.
We just like read some, remembered some. In what world would you write one of these on Reddit?
I think if I was really fucked up about something, like, and I really needed of
people that don't know you.
The thing about it is, I would never do that because I mean, we have a podcast, but I don't necessarily share my private life like that to that extent.
Yeah.
So if it was something that I was really concerned about, if I was the asshole, I would poll all my friends.
Yeah.
And if it was like really split down the middle and I was like, or everyone was telling me I was the asshole and I really truly believed I wasn't, I might go to the internet to try to shore up some support.
So then you'd be like, see, everyone else thinks that I'm not the problem.
Exactly. But in fact, what would happen is it would become viral and I would be the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Would I write it?
Would you?
I wouldn't. Like I don't have time for that, right? But like people are writing like essays, yeah? No.
They're fun to read.
They're fun to read. Yeah. When I was pulling some of these, I was like, yo, people got time.
Yeah.
People got time, right? I definitely could fill a Reddit page or pages of like my life. But we don't
need that.
We don't need that. We got y'all.
Yeah.
We don't need that. But I remember like with Craigslist, like the misconnections, or what is it called? Misconnections?
Yeah.
Like one of my friends like found the person and dated them.
There's so do you know who Coleman Domingo is?
Yes.
His husband, they met through misconnections on Craigslist. And
imagine be like, I saw you on the subway. You were wearing blue.
Yeah, literally.
You had green eyeshadow and you winked at me. I'll be waiting.
Waiting. Yeah.
How terrifying is that? I will sit at Kipling Station every day from 3 to 5. Yeah.
I was
like,
in a
how
misconnection
terrifying.
from Apple. We would do that. That was one of the fun things we
really?
did back in the early days of me being at that place. Whatever. Neither of us.
We don't work there anymore.
We would we would sit in the break room and like go through misconnections, and because it was very common.
Oh, because people would be like in the Apple store.
Apple person, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Oh, I never looked.
Yeah, I'm sure you were on a few times.
I actually haven't been on Craigslist in years. Well, there was in universities like when I found like first apartment was from Craigslist. That's the way like you look for a place. Yeah,
it's been.
And then it was Kijiji.
Yeah, it doesn't do any of those things anymore. I don't think misconnections really exists anymore. Like nobody really uses it.
I think I bought a bike once from it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you the asshole?
Yes, I am the asshole.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, if this was fun.
This was fun.
If you liked this, style, please like, comment, and let us know, and we'll find more good ones so that we can talk about it.
Yes.
Because I like part of one of the things we wanted to do is start talking about more people's crazy stories because we've put enough.
We've given you enough of our crazy stories. Let's hear some of y'all.
Yeah. So if you have a good "Am I the Asshole," whether it's yours or one that you found on the internet, send it to us so we.
Yeah,
can
I want a
read it for
whole
another
episode
one.
called "Am I the Asshole?"
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I love that.
Gosh. Okay.
All right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching, as always, or listening, whatever way you do it.
Yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share with a friend, and we'll be back next week.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Mwah.